good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Now, how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Here's the Daily CRUMB. Help you along your way. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. It's the morning for me. Get a little bit later. I got an hour and then I got to leave for work. Yes, I'm working today, giving out some stuffed crust pizza, the Giuseppe pizza at the Metro in the Peterborough. Be doing that today and tomorrow. See if I can do one weekend a month. My body's feeling rough. Feeling sad today. That's okay. That's okay. There's just lots, you know. I have to acknowledge that for the one inside still being human. And I believe in miracles and I'm open to receive them. But still concerned about my home because it looks as though, right, I'm going to lose it April 30th. That's just how it appears right now, right? And if I do lose it, I don't know where. I got my dog and kitty too. So need a place for us all to go. But I believe in the miracles, right? And so I'm trying to stay in touch with my spirit, stay connected to that, because I don't know where it's coming. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes there. I know I put out a lot of good in my life, and I'm ready to receive some back so that I can continue to keep paying it forward. But I need to let some settle in too, right? Like I get the good and I keep paying it forward. I'm allowed to keep a little for myself, right? It's okay. Because one is content with oneself. One doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. Lao-tzu. Bring your attention to your body. Where are you holding tension? Take a few moments to relax. Mine's always in my neck and shoulders. Like this. I was kept like that. And then keeping my head down and keeping my head down. I did that a lot. I worked hard to build up that confidence. And have you done that? Have you felt like, yes, yeah, like I got confidence, and then where'd it go? Now I'm just like, no. See, I figured for me, I felt like I was at the peak of my confidence when I moved out to BC. And I met my children's father. There's nobody there. Hold on, let me check. Just a second. Wow, there was actually somebody there just dropping off the extension cord. It's not my blue extension cord, but it's an extension cord. Need for work today. Where was I? Yes, when I went out, thought I was at the peak of my confidence. I had joined my theater group and everything. Chriska Superstar, and I got out there. Met the father of my 3 youngest children. Yeah, well, that's when I started to realize, well, it was years later, started to realize. I was at the peak of my confidence. Now I'm like, started to get really hard on myself. They're being hard on me. But they find the things that you're already sensitive about and then pick at that, right? So that's what he did. So I realized that all the confidence would come from the outside of people around me saying, yeah, you're great. And I'm like, I gotta watch my head. Like I wanna make sure I can fit through the door. I don't want to get a swelled head here, right? So that made me feel good. But then it was coming from the outside. When I got to BC, I wasn't able to maintain that. Or maybe I could have, because, you know, now that I've learned from this abuse, it's like systematic. They just chip away. It's that drip, that water can make a hole right through the rock, that constant dripping, right? Or there's a story about the frog. You know, you can put a frog in the boiling water, it's going to jump right out. But if you put that frog in some cool water, you put that on the burner and you turn that up slowly, the frog's not going to know. It's going to cook before it even realizes, right? That's narcissistic abuse or emotional, psychological abuse, those kinds of things. And it does mess with your head. Really does. But you can have wisdom and gratitude to know that. It makes you a whole lot wiser. Because it makes you look inside, makes you look at yourself. You need to love yourself because that's our best defense. There's the wisdom of that. Gathering all the parts of you together and realizing, no, you're beautiful, you're whole and complete just the way you are. We're not looking for our other half or anything like that. We put down those boundaries. We learn to have those boundaries, and those that aren't respecting them, are benefiting from us not having them, whatever that is. And then we change. We can see that. We take the love and the lessons. We can feel the bitter and grow wiser. So I'm grateful, and I don't regret that relationship at all. I would not change that. I wouldn't have my children. I said to my son, the one thing I do regret was agreeing to the 2-month trial. That's right. If I hadn't agreed to the 2-month trial, well, who knows? This wouldn't have been like that. And who knows if I would have been able to make it here, because they kept saying I wouldn't have been able to make it here. But who knows if I would have, if I was able to do it in my plan and start my business right when I got in here. It's been 6 years I've been here now. Anyway, so that's the truth is protection, right? I know, the truth in knowing who you are. That's a 12, 13 right there. 11, 12, 13. Look at the synchronicities. The truth as protection, knowing who you are. That's the protection, knowing that you're fully whole and complete as you are. You're not lost without your other half. You've got both energies in you, male and female. You're full, whole, and complete being on your own. Well, we're not on our own. We got source and connection. So whatever, we're full, whole, and complete, right? You don't need to look for your other half. You're not half of a being. That's the truth, right? And we can laugh at ourselves and see when we thought that, right? Or we go for aggressive behavior. We go aggressively trying to get that ball that's on the floor, and we keep kicking it away because we're going aggressively at it. But if we'd slow down, stopped, right? We're not going to keep kicking that ball and getting it further away from us. I don't know. What is that for you, right? We got to be a hard ass. You got to be a badass. Where is that aggression getting us? The truth is what the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for every one of us. That's the truth. That's the truth. And what are you putting out there? You're putting more love into this world? Putting more love into that being, into you, right? Starting your day off with those loving words, but not loving yourself above others, oh, well, I'm so great. No, okay? We got to keep that humility as well, right? But let that confidence, Godfidence come from the inside, knowing we belong here. We have a purpose here. We're essential. How do you know? Is your heart beating? Yeah. Are you breathing? Yeah. You belong here and now. And I'm so glad you're here now. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. Beautiful, beautiful beings. All right. Go be you. Gather all those parts, because that's our best defense against any kind of emotional abuse or psychological abuse or narcissistic abuse or those that just want to take advantage of us, right? And people pleasing. We belong here too. We're worthy and we're full and whole. We're not half a being. Okay? Beautiful beings. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything that you do. Because you know what? This world needs you to be you, fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. Okay, love you all. Mwah. Thank you.